I just had an argument with an artist, beloved, the artist of this painting, who happens to be my wife. And it is a painting of my daughter, Layton, when she was about 3 years old. And Linda painted it maybe 15 years ago. And it sat in our basement for about 15 years. And I finally said to her, look, Linda, I'm going to take this painting to work, whether you like it or not. Because she didn't like the way the foot was, and she didn't like the background, and it wasn't finished for her. I said, so Linda, finish it. Okay? So she finally did, and here it is. And I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces of art ever, because it's my wife and it's my daughter. And because it so well captures human beings. This is a human being right here. And she is sad. It's ordinary sad, the kind of sad that we all are from time to time. Everybody gets ordinary sad about, not having a good day. In her case, something's wrong with her trike, and she can't make it go. And that's ordinary sad. But the thing is that most of us live, too many of us anyway, live most of our lives in ordinary sad. And that's not how God wants things to be. When the entire nation, the chosen ones, by the way, are thrown into exile in Babylonia, God sends a letter, literally sends them a letter and says, okay, here's the deal. This is what I want you to do. I want you to bloom where you're planted. I want you to take whatever you have and make that place a better place. Because you know what? I have plans for you, and they are plans to prosper you, plans for your fortune, plans for your good. And another thing I love about this painting is that all around her, in the midst of her ordinary sadness, all around her are beautiful things. There's green grass. There's the clothes that she's wearing. There's the obvious love that surrounds her in family, in her neighborhood. She was blessed to grow up in a world where she could just walk out of the house and find someone to play with. And that would be safe and nurturing and uplifting. And I'm wearing this shirt because she took me to a concert with a guy named Shaky Graves, and this is his emblem, I guess. And she shared her love of music with me. The great thing about children is that at some point they should begin to teach you. And they should be going out and making the world like what surrounds her. I think that people believe that in order to be successful, they have to do something that's noteworthy. And yet, this little girl is successful because she had all sorts of things around her that supported her, that nurtured her, that maintained her, and that loved her. And many of those people don't even know they're part of Layton's life. The man or the person who made this grass, who cut it, the neighbors, her parents, everybody that came into contact with her, who loved her and nurtured her. That is the world that we are supposed to create. And when Christianity started, it didn't start in a church. It didn't start with a set of dogmas or a set of statements that you had to recite in order to be part of things. It got there pretty quickly, but it didn't start that way. It started with a group of people that decided they wanted to live in a different way. And they wanted to live in what Paul called the fruits of the Spirit. And those fruits are love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And that is the world that we're supposed to go and create. So that every little girl, And every little boy, everywhere, can be ordinary sad. And then pick themselves up and get back on the trike and go forward. Now, this is how God sees us as kids, right? When Leighton was this age, I knew a lot more than she did. God knows a lot more than us. And he sees us with the eyes of love. And he is wanting to surround us with all of the fruits of the Spirit. And he is challenging us to go live in that world and go make that world. And so, beloved, I pray that we go and do so today. God bless.